It's always good to see CD around the ball club.
Always. The real CD.
Kevin Martin gets the touch and the
Range and hasn't been able to get it to go in.
Kevin Martin takes it to the basket. Pekovic trying to put it up, now does. He is so big and strong, weighs about 200. One of the best passers on the team.
Well, Chandler actually said, he goes, I'm a terrible lob passer earlier this season, but he's been great at it.
Kevin Love takes it up. Over T. Jones for two. Saved by Jones. Still 7 seconds on the shot clock. Rockets just can't complete a pass.
Well, Rubio's a tremendous defender.
Yeah, he is. And
Martin shooting about 46% from three.
He's really long. He's got great instincts on stealing that basketball.
And that's an automatic turnover. Bounce pass in traffic.
Brewer with a slam, and it's an 11-2 run now by Minnesota from the field.
Turnovers have been a big part of it. And now when you don't get shots up consistently, you get out of rhythm.
Love takes it inside and hooks it up and in. And just as soon as you start trying to slow, and there's a steal by Rubio again. Brooks.
How about that pass?
Rubio definitely can pass the ball.
Oh, man.
Exactly.
And Omer now says, okay, I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Cunningham puts it up and in.
Glad he realized
28th in the league, so the Rockets can make up some ground right here.
Fed takes it to the basket for 2 and 1.
That's the one thing you can't let happen.
Hummel fires up a three, missed it, and Garcia couldn't quite get it. Berea will fire up a three and hit.
Got to get that rebound if you're the Houston Rockets.
Well, this is 4 possessions in a row now for the T-Wolves as Berea launches one that's going to be short, and Fed was there to clean it up. Pretty well, too, for a guy his size.
Yeah, it looked like I've seen Pekovic in one of those Superman movies.
Ricky Rubio, boy, if he starts hitting that three.
There's good movement here.
Oh, tough bounce pass.
Anytime you bounce past the Dwight Howard in traffic, it's a bad day.
Martin at the other
He's
end.
always been a nice player. All he needs is some PT, playing time.
Kevin Love trying to get it in over Jones. Great shot.
Nothing you can do about it.
And Chandler Parsons back the other way. Rockets one of the leaders in the NBA in three-point shooting last season. Aaron Brooks tried a fancy pass, wouldn't work. And Rubio comes out of there with it. Rubio, Brewer, Martin.
Turnovers. That's what's keeping the T-Wolves.
Just keep giving gifts to people and let them stay in the game long enough. Brewer from the wing for a three. Of Kentucky. Pekovic goes under Howard. He wasn't having an
Rick Adams' coaching staff.
You played with Terry. The rest of the coaches coached here in Houston. And Kevin Martin, who played here. Rick had a great run in Houston. Oop, another turnover by Lynn. He always gets in the air and doesn't know where he's going to go with it. And Love with the follow.
How about that hustle?
Played last night against the Brooklyn Nets in the game. They blew the Nets out.
Now Kevin Love starting to warm up.
You want to please the home fans. You want to make them.
Now Love starting to warm up. And you better get out. A lot of dribbling. Another turnover by Houston. Here's Brewer back the other way for two. Now Kevin's got to call the time. Trying to find Rubio. Aaron Brooks right in his lap. Ricky cross court to Brewer. Brewer puts up a quick shot, air ball. Tipped up by Love. Love trying to find a place to release, and he does just before the 24 seconds. Rubio trying to get it inside, lays it up to Pekovic, and Howard made him change the shot, and it's tipped up and in by Love.
T. Jones has got it well for the Houston Rockets all season long. He has been as billed Superman. That's why he's a Hall of Famer.
Rubio hides behind Pekovic with a miss. And the rebound to Howard, lost the ball to Pekovic for the slam.
To shoot it more because he's shooting a very high percentage.
He's going to convince me that he's a three-point shooter, man.
Love makes it, and he's fouled.
How good was that in 2010?
Rubio drops it down to Pekovic for two. He just muscled. He almost carried Aaron Brooks into the basket.
Beverly is 4 for 5.
Love deep. Long rebound comes out, and Martin's got it. Martin with a hesitation move. Boy, what a tough shot. Now it's a 5-on-4 advantage, Minnesota. Brewer on the drive. Somebody's got to rotate.
Yeah, and Trent didn't have a chance to steal this game tonight. Put him away early.
Pekovic working on Ashe. Good defense, and he just made the shot. Whew. That's 4 turnovers for Jeremy Lin.
He'll break 3-point records and turnover records.
And Martin fires it up and in. This is when down low to Pekovic. Taking it in on Dwight Howard.
Wow.
Puts it up and in. That's a rebound out to Brewer. Brewer takes it the length of the court, and it's tipped up and in by Love.
Terrence Jones picked out the open man.
Rockets have got to get back on defense.
Rubio up ahead to Brewer again. Brewer he looks like
A one-man break. Yeah, he's a one-man.
Harden's place and got 17 points.
You mean Jeremy Lin?
I mean Jeremy.
Absolutely.
Nobody back for Houston, and Brewer.
Brewer's like having a highlight reel.